What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today's Friday, May 16th. Now, in today's video, I want to exploit the manipulation that's happening with Dog Bitcoin. As I mentioned in yesterday's video, we're going to see a pullback within Dog Bitcoin because of a specific bot that I've noticed manipulating the floor to keeping it down to around 340 million market cap. And I want to share with you charting analysis how low we can actually go, and also two different scenarios of where Dog Bitcoin's price could be in the next coming weeks. So I want to cover all the news that's been happening regarding op return, runes, ordinals, everything within the altcoin and also Bitcoin dominance battle between each other. So let's cover it in this video. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join us on X, and please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email. So please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. So right now, Dog Bitcoin is at a 340 million market cap. I had brought this up many times before that we could see it this low because 340 million is the support level, but we could experience a little dip even below that. How far can we go? I'll talk about that in the end of the video. But let's look at Bitcoin's price. Bitcoin actually hasn't changed much at all. So why is everything else dumping? Well, right now, Bitcoin's at $103,000 per Bitcoin, only down 0.10%. Not really that much of a dip. Now, when you're looking at Dog Bitcoin's price compared to Bitcoin over the past day, yeah, looks like Dog Bitcoin is underperforming against Bitcoin's price. Over the past 7 days, 0.07%. Over the past month, 145% increase. Over the past year, 62% increase. Overall, down 23%. Just yesterday, we were down 18%. So you can see that right now, Dog is underperforming against Bitcoin. Now let's look at meme coins in terms of ranking. Dog Bitcoin right now is 158. And I did mention yesterday that we could experience even a more pullback from where we were yesterday, which we were down roughly 3% in the downside. Now we're down 7% in the downside. Everything else is dropping, by the way. Even Popcat's down 9%. We even have AI16 continuing to drop, down 15% over the past 7 days. But keep in mind, these type of coins have tier 1 centralized exchange listings, so they can actually flip Dog. They can actually pump higher just because they have that amount of manipulation and support. That's just my own perspective. Even SPX 6900 is down. Now, if we look at CoinGecko's top meme coins by market cap, we used to be at around $77 billion. Now we're down to $65 billion. So obviously we're down quite a bit, negative 3.9%. Even Dog themed meme coins are all in the red. All of these meme coins are in the red. But for some reason, in terms of the altcoin season index, we're still pretty much in Bitcoin season, but we've been leaning towards altcoin season. So surprisingly enough, you see this kind of pump up to the upside. We're now at 27 when yesterday we were just at 22. That's very strange. But let's go into some other breaking news. So yesterday we had this random exchange called Decentralized ETF announced that they were announcing the spot trading of Dog Bitcoin, the Runes protocol version. And also we're seeing that more people are starting to add Dog for spot trading. We're just waiting for that tier 1 centralized exchange listing. And also we just had in breaking news today, Coin Bureau did have a video dedicated to discussing op return being removed by the Bitcoin core developers. Now, if there's anything that I'm walking away from this, it's this one thing, is that Ordinals, inscriptions, and runes are here to stay. Miners want those fees. And now Bitcoin core developers are removing op return because of that demand. Now, I want to get into the manipulation of the Magic Eden floor price, because as you've noticed, the Magic Eden floor, or at least the market cap, is around $340 million at the time of this recording. And that's all due to this one specific wallet that I've noticed. And it's not just this specific wallet. I'm just saying this is one of many different wallets that are manipulating the floor price. But this specific one that you are seeing right here on your screen, ending in 9ER6. Now, this specific wallet has been sending a whole bunch of sell orders, and it is mainly a bot. Now, with all these different open sell orders, what you do need to know is that this specific wallet has connections and transfers between OKX and Gate.io. Now, with OKX, this could be perpetual trading and also the decentralized application, because remember, OKX is not listed Dog for spot trading. But then there's Gate.io that does have it for spot trading and for perpetual trading. So right now, you're seeing a lot of manipulation between these short sellers, and right now you're seeing it pressured against the Magic Eden floor. Now, I want to share this specific image right here. This is dog on CoinGlass. Now, have you noticed something? There are no short positions being liquidated, meaning the short traders or the people that are leveraging their trades to bet against dog, predicting that dog's price is going to go lower, they're not getting liquidated at all. In fact, the only people that are getting liquidated are the people that are longing dog. And it's not really that much. Really, the longs have only lost around $67, $40, maybe $2.25 thousand on Bybit. Now, the reason I'm sharing this with you is because nobody's longing dog right now enough to beat against the shorts. The shorts right now, the reason they're not getting liquidated is because right now the shorts have dominance. Now, I want you to think about that. Right now, a lot of people that are longing dog who want to place long positions are seeing the shorts right now doing what they're doing. And the shorts will get liquidated at some point, and that will lead to a short squeeze. And when there's a short squeeze, the price will pump for dog. And what they're doing is that they're waiting for maybe an announcement. Maybe it's Kraken FX, maybe it's a different tier 1, or maybe some other catalyst event that's happening within the Runes ecosystem. So right now, the leverage traders within dog don't know exactly what to do. But nonetheless, as a retail investor or even a whale, this is what we do. Avoid leverage trading altogether. We just dollar cost average, and that's what we're doing. We're buying the dips. So say, for instance, Bitcoin Max Club reported that there's a new holder that acquired roughly 87 million tokens of dog, roughly $315,000. They are now the 67th largest token holder. And this just comes out of nowhere. And also for myself, I've been dollar cost averaging. That's the whole point. I would rather not be a part of the whole leverage trading game and just watch what they're doing and just use the advantage of them pushing the price of dog down and then buying up those dips. So let's get into the chart analysis. I think this is the most important thing, right? So this is what I pointed out many times before, is that we're forming bull flags, and that was in yesterday's video. And as you can see, this is the support line. We've been touching the support line of around 330 million market cap to 340 million market cap for dog. And right now, it's kind of waiting to see within the next few days to break out of that trend. So we have up until Wednesday of May 21st to see this consolidation happen within this triangular wedge right here. So hopefully we could break out of it. But what's the two scenarios that we could see? Well, if we see a bullish scenario, we can break out of this descending triangle and break to the upside. And that would send it trajectorying to the upside pretty fast. But then there's the bearish sentiment, right? Which is this could be a head and shoulders. So this is a shoulder. This is a head, and we could form another shoulder to the downside. And that would bring us as low as around 200 million market cap, or even as close to around 160 million market cap, which I doubt, by the way. But I'm just sharing with you these bar patterns based on previous performances, because we've seen these things happen where they drop 50% or 40% or negative 30%. But I just don't think that's going to happen given the catalyst events that we have coming up right now. So these could actually just be two different scenarios that are just made up. These are bar patterns based on the previous events that I've shared with you. And as you've seen in the MACD, you're seeing that right now this blue line wants to cross the orange line on the MACD, which would show us a bearish divergence. But again, it could look something like this, where it could drop and then pump right back up, which you saw back over here. You saw it pump up back down to the downside, but when we pump back up, we hit $1 billion. But check this out. Here's the very first pump and the very first bull run for dog Bitcoin that hit around 970 million markup, which was this threshold right here. We're not even close to that. Think about it. So if we think about this dog price for the MACD going up in terms of the MACD, this would send it beyond $1 billion. Just think about that. Now, I want you to notice something on the weekly time frame. Now, for the red candle on the weekly time frame, this is the first time we saw a red weekly candle. But just because we see a red weekly candle does not mean that this is bearish, because if you pay attention to the MACD, we are still in the buyer's market. In fact, the buying pressure is stronger than the selling pressure. And that's why you see that soon we're going to see more bars like this, where they start to kind of creep up on a weekly basis. So as much as you pay attention to dog's price on a daily basis, on the weekly basis, dog is very bullish. So it's okay for that this week is very bearish, while next week and the week after that could be very bullish. So now that I've shared with you charting and analysis regarding dog Bitcoin's price, where it could go, you need to plan your entries into dollar cost averaging to buying dog on a deep, cheap discount. Because of those dips does not mean that something's bearish within dog. It just means that leverage traders are manipulating the price. And that's it. That's all you need to know. Retail is not selling, as you've noticed on our channel. So let me know your thoughts down below, your strategies, and I'll read them below. So smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join us on X to receive all of our alpha calls and trades regarding dog or the moon. Till then, see you guys and girls next Monday.